Cameron Whitehead has stood on his head tonight. 29 saves against the #1 team in the country.
They've come in all forms. Big glove saves in front like that one on Ryan Leonard. Great pad save there, redirects it over the crossbar. Everything that Cameron Whitehead has done tonight has been pretty magical, and his defense has been great in front, clearing out some of those rebound opportunities. Pulled goaltender here for the Boston College Eagles with 3:25 left.
They need two, so the net is empty. A face-off win for Northeastern. They are so good on the face-off. Lund's got a chance to win this race. Lund to the net, hit the crossbar. Follow-up by Rich Kovian was right there. BC is able to play it to the wall, at least for now. And momentarily, almost thought they could reset, but it's Lund who's right back on it. Lund cycles in front, and Eamon Powell keeps it out. Oh boy, danger moments there. Northeastern almost just had a third a couple of different times. Leonard through center, could not get it through. Lund plays it forward for Williams towards the net, and that misses wide.
Northeastern's done a nice job here. You have to make decisions of how aggressive you can get when you're trying to shoot for that empty net. They've done a really good job.
Here comes Gabe Perreault, plays it wide. Higgins scores! Not done yet. Not quite done yet. James Higgins makes it 2-1.
And what an effort by Boston College at the other end of the ice of the 6 skaters on the ice. The crossbar by Cam Lund on the empty net. There are a couple more opportunities that BC, they needed their defenseman and forward to make saves, and then that quick release, low, hard shot, James Higgins 5-hole. We have a ball game, 2-1.
And Conti Forum brought back to life for the moment. Jacob Fowler goes back into his net for now. 2:34 remaining in the third period. James Higgins with his 10th goal of the season.
And remember, Boston College pulled the goaltender during a TV timeout, so they still have their timeout should they want to use it.
And that was off a Northeastern face-off win that helped get the play down the other end, but then it was Higgins who takes advantage. A soon to likely be top 5 draft pick in the upcoming NHL draft. Posma does enough to win the face-off. Fowler stays in for now as the Eagles try to get possession of it. It comes free. It's Gustafson who shoots a tip in front, and it just comes to the near side. Tellier can't get it out. Manetian holds, plays it over for Gustafson. Thought about shooting, waits, a tip try in front again from Sandrial. Comes down to the near side. 2:09 remaining. That is lifted and stays in play. Manetian knocks it down. Fowler's still in his net right now. 2 minutes left to decide who is the 4th team to go to the Hockey East semifinal.
And Fowler, you can start there. He was out by the hash
He's going
marks.
to follow the play.
He will go right up with his defenseman.
BC's top line on the ice. Perreault chips it in. Net is empty. 2-1 Northeastern leads. 1:40 to go in the third period. The Huskies are on it. Williams plays it down. Rich Kovian and Leonard on a race back. Rich Kovian couldn't get the shot away. Leonard beat him back stride for stride.
Oh, what a play there by Leonard. That's effort.
Powell's pass to Stiga, got tipped for a moment by Williams, then a rolling puck. Gasso looking for it. Powell comes away, centers in front for Higgins, that hit off the side of the net. Now it's Eamon Powell once more for Stiga. He shoots, saved by Whitehead with Gasso in front. Down to 1:10 remaining, and it's out the other way. Powell's gassed at the end of the shift here, but he's got Lund coming right after him. And he gets it forward for Stiga with 1 minute left. Higgins wide. Plays it around the wall for Ryan Leonard. Sets up Eamon Powell. Now it's Gabe Perreault. Powell straight on. Has Ryan Leonard. He walks in. Leonard waiting. Back for Eamon Powell. Leonard one more time. Leonard shoots. It's blocked. Eli Sebastian blocked it. Stiga now with 35 seconds to go. Eagles have had the puck for a while. This group's been out there for a while. Here is Stiga. Comes free. And a penalty Wow! Both refs had it. Wow.
Northeastern penalty number 29. 2 minutes walking.
Well, let's go back to the play that Leonard makes at the other end. You have Dylan Raskoving racing, but then it is Teddy Stiga takes the puck toward the slot area. Two Northeastern players put the stick up. BC, 25.7 seconds. They'll be on the power play, 6-on-4. BC takes their timeout.
You know officials don't want to call anything in that spot, but a no-doubter.
100%. That was the right call. Both referees had it. Everybody in the building knew it. And it was a penalty that I think that if you're Northeastern, you're saying we probably should have taken that. He was wide open in that slot area.
So now the face-off ability for Northeastern becomes so crucial here as BC tries to win one and give themselves a chance.
Yeah,
one more look at the penalty, clearly in the body of Stiga from Tellier.
If Stiga gets back to the forehand there, he is going to have a lot of leverage on that shot. Tellier puts the stick in, gets the hook, does not allow him to get back to that shooting position, but does take the penalty.
In this third period, Boston College out-shooting Northeastern 12-2 in shots on goal, 28-11. Attempts in this game overall, 72-39. But it's Northeastern with a 2-1 lead. 25.7 seconds is all that's left. Net is empty for Boston College. 6 skaters on the ice for the Eagles. Gasso, Stiga, Powell, Higgins, Leonard, Perreault. Ryan McGuire and Andre Gasso for the biggest face-off of the season. Won by Northeastern. Perreault still gets to it, has Higgins, sets up Powell, one-timer blocked! A diving play by Dorrington, and now it's McGuire out high. Williams trying to get to it, still a rolling puck. Gasso is on it, finds his way to Leonard, across for Perreault, tried to hack it out of the air, couldn't get it on goal. Perreault one more time, centers up, it's McGuire, it's down the other end, and it is in! The Northeastern Huskies have come to Conti and shocked the college hockey world.
They have given all of these fans that made their way from Huntington Ave down plenty to cheer about, but this is as much as you want to talk about the goaltending, and it was fantastic by Whitehead tonight. The defense has been so critical for this Northeastern team. That block was the 20th block shot for the Northeastern defense in this game.
And for the first time in Hockey East history, a 9 seed is going to the Garden. Jerry Keefe said it. Doesn't matter what's happened before. Doesn't matter what's happened all year. This is a whole new season. And Northeastern is 2-0 in that new season. And they are going to TD Garden after upsetting the #1 team in the country.
I said it at the beginning. When you have a season that doesn't meet expectation, the reset button is the best thing you can find as a coach. Jerry Keefe's team, what a great reset they've done here.
And speaking of resets, how about for that man, Cameron Whitehead, who had moments this year where he struggled, had times this year where he lost the net for a game or two. But what a response in these playoffs. after 44 saves on Wednesday night in double overtime. Add another 31 today. And Northeastern, who's had so much postseason success over the last decade, is going to TD Garden.
We had just 2 road teams win in the playoffs. Thus far, it is 2 road teams. They are both the Northeastern Huskies and the 9 seed. It's just such an incredible story for these Huskies and this team. And listen, there's another side to this, and it's Boston College. And this is gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt like heck. Prepared for that game.
Eagles had already clinched the #1 seed, but it is Northeastern's night as they get the empty netter, and I can't even imagine the pride that Jerry Keefe is feeling for his group, considering all that's happened this year, to stay in the fight and give themselves a chance next Thursday at TD Garden. What a remarkable performance by Northeastern today. Boston College, 7th loss this year, that's it. Northeastern is responsible for 2 of those. And say what you want about the single elimination, but to go through not just the fact that they win both these games, but to win the opening round the way they did in double overtime, and then to come here and do this game, what a performance by the Huskies. And let's go downstairs to Natalie Norrie.
Cameron, this game came down to the final seconds there, but sounds great. Thank you so much.
Cameron Whitehead gets Northeastern to TD Garden. So it will be the 2 seed Maine and the 9 seed Northeastern, and then the 3 seed BU and the 4 seed UConn at TD Garden on Thursday night. We'll have it for you right here on our Nesson family of networks. And I think it's worth, in games like this, there's a winner and there's a loser. And it was, as Natalie was doing that interview, interesting watching some of the BC seniors and guys like Ryan Leonard and Gabe Perreault. We don't know yet. Maybe their last game on this ice as they walk off. Now we'll reset for the NCAA tournament, but they will not be at TD Garden as Northeastern, the first 9 seed to ever make the Hockey East semifinals. It's been fun, my friends. For Jimmy Connolly, Natalie Norrie with us all year. What a season in Hockey East and what a final it will be. For Jim Connolly, Natalie Norrie, producer Russ Ken, director Josh Demers, Erica Lancy saying good night from Conti Forum. Thanks so much for watching another edition of Hockey East on Nesson.